I think we met with lots of experts. We just didn't put interviews with experts in the film because the true experts are the men who are incarcerated, and their ability to articulate what's going on inside the prison goes so far beyond what a traditional expert type person would say, which also leads to kind of very often very dry film about concepts rather than about human beings we can relate to.
And personally, as a viewer, I found that it was a story first, and that story lent itself to having this systemic view. But B, I mean, I agree, once again, as a viewer, I would want to see firsthand stories opposed to experts who maybe have never spent a day in jail. But this is a years long investigation that is now out. What do you hope comes out of the Alabama solution?
Well, we hope, among other things, that because we've been able to raise people's awareness, that they start to ask questions about what's happening in their state, what's happening with their tax dollars, whether the policies of the state are improving public safety and making their families safer. So asking people in public meetings, going to governmental meetings or town councils to try to find out what's happening in the jail, reading those stories when journalists are able to publish them, and also people who have been going to the website for the film, the alabamasolution.com, and just putting in their information, putting in, just their email address, and staying engaged and asking what else is going on. And we're trying to inform them of things that they can do when they feel moved to try to improve the situation.
And Charlotte, what about you?
I definitely that. I hope, we hope that the audience members will begin to talk in their communities, will begin to talk to the politicians in their communities and let them know this is an issue that they care about and that they want answers about. We also, hope that the audience will be curious about the individuals who are brave enough to be in our film, and all of them have cases that are rife with procedural issues, with prosecutorial misconduct, with lack of evidence. And I think we hope that people will have curiosity about those individuals who, instead of talking about their own cases, they spoke on behalf of the 20,000 people incarcerated in the prison. And then I think we also hope we inspire more journalists to ask questions. One of the things we did throughout the making of the film was try to document all of the deaths inside the facilities beyond the in-depth investigations you see in the film. We tried to track down everybody who died and the cause of deaths and the circumstances that led to those deaths. So we have a database of over 1,300 people who passed away in Alabama's prisons, and we're going to make it available to the public, and so that other journalists can sort of pick up where we left off and start, continuing to ask questions. And hopefully, we're also going to have like sort of a toolkit of how you can do that reporting in your own state, because the issues that are happening in Alabama are happening across the country. We just had the opportunity to see inside Alabama. And this level of interest in prisons can benefit also. And there are so many incredible journalists doing this work. So we hope to also uplift both journalists who are incarcerated, and then also the ones on the outside